In this video, I'm going to show you how to upload your own personal sprites and what types of files to look for. What you can see, I have uploaded 3 sprites already. The way that you simply do this is come here and you're going to click on Upload a Sprite. It's going to take you to your files where you would have downloaded something from the internet, took a picture of yourself with your own camera. And I'm going to talk about the different files and how to download these to make this most useful. If you notice, I downloaded what's called a JPEG right here. It has a background that's white, so that white background is actually blocking out my other photos. So if I go to costumes here, you can see that this file is right here. I'm going to grab my eraser, and you're going to notice as I erase here, I get that checkered background. And what that checkered background is showing me, it's showing me that it's transparent, meaning light can pass through it. So as you can see, I made the changes over here. Those other images that I brought in are now appearing. If I undo those changes, that white background is actually colored as part of my sprite. So JPEGs might not be the best file to use. So I'm going to delete this really quick. What we are going to want to use is a PNG file. So what you're going to notice here, here's a PNG file of an apple. Just happens to be a little rotted here. And you're going to notice I went to Google. I can type in rotten. Here's the first apple that I just downloaded, right-clicked, saved image as. But I'm going to download this as a PNG, or look for a PNG file. So now you're going to notice I get that checkered background, which tells me that if I right-clicked on this, saved image as, which is what I did, and I uploaded to Scratch, that it should be transparent. Well, lots of times when you download a PNG straight from Google Images, you're going to notice that transparent background, that checkered background, isn't actually transparent. As you can see here, it's not transparent. So what I ended up doing is I went to Google, I found and searched Apple PNG file, and I actually had to go to the website itself to download the PNG. When doing that, you're going to notice that this itself is actually a transparent background. So I'm going to delete off because again it'll place in order. Now I'm going to bring in another sprite, and it doesn't matter what my sprite is. I'll grab an apple, and you're going to notice that in Scratch itself, all of their sprites have that transparent background. This in itself has its transparent background too, but I had to download it as a PNG. So I'm just going to delete this apple off really quick. I'm going to re-upload that apple with the PNG or transparent background. This time you're going to notice it's going to be layered on top, but if I move it, the border of this, again, everything else is transparent, so I can see it when it's stacked. When I looked at it before, when I had that white background and those other apples, it was hidden. So make sure that you're finding your images with transparent backgrounds so your sprite is actually the only lines that you visually see, that there's not this placard of white or something else behind it. I hope this helps as you decide and search the internet finding images for your programs.